Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adelina. Today I'll be showing you how I've created this beautiful burgundy look. I've actually posted this look on my Instagram channel, Beauty by Adelina, Adelina Fazilov. And I've had quite a few people request a tutorial on this look, so here it is. I really hope you like it. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below, and stay tuned for the tutorial. So I've already filled in my eyebrows and did this eye. Now let's begin with the rest of the look. I'm going to start off with my Tarte Shape Tape. Apply it to my lid. Spread it around all over my eyelid. Make sure to carve out my eyebrow nicely. Now I'm going to use my Real Techniques sponge just to blend that out. To set this in place, I'm going to use my RCMA No Color Powder. Take a little bit of that and apply it all over my eyelid. For this look, I'm going to be using my Tarteist Pro palette. We're going to start off with this shade right here called Innocent. That's going to be our transition shade. And we're going to apply that all over the top portion of our crease. We're going to apply it to the side here to elongate the eye, make it look longer, and just blending that away, going from the outside of my eye to inside of my eye. We're going to move on to the next shade, which is right here. It's called Whimsy. I'm just going to take a little bit of that shade just to warm up my eye a little bit, and I'm going to use the slightest pressure to apply it slightly beneath the first shade that we used. Really like I'm barely touching my eye. Really light pressure. Moving along, I'm going to use my Morphe M433 brush to apply the shade Mod right here. I'm going to take it on both sides of my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm going to look down but slightly lift up my eye and apply it right into the crease and make a V over here like that. And I'm going to keep taking in more of this color to build it up gradually. Take a little bit more and build it up. Moving on to the shade Drama. I'm going to apply this to my outer V to just deepen up the color and give us a little bit more dimension. Again, I slightly open my eye looking down and apply this color gradually. This time I'm not applying this color all the way to the inner corner, but mostly just midway. I'm going to use the first brush that I used to apply the transition shade, which is my Sigma E35 brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges over here. I'm going to blend all of that out so that there aren't any harsh lines, and we achieve the gradual look that we are wanting. I don't know if that makes sense. We're going to achieve that gradient effect that we want. No harsh lines. Going back into the shade Drama, I'm going to pick some more up and apply that again to the V on my eye. Whenever you use any dark colors, if you apply it and you see that you applied a little bit too much, you can always blend the look out with the first brush that you use for your transition shade. So don't be afraid. Always start off with a little bit at a time and gradually build it up. We're going to take any shadow, flat shadow brush like this. This one's from Sephora. And we're going to use this color Minx. I'm going to apply it to both sides of my brush so that if I need more, I don't need to dip it and I just flip the brush over. I'm going to apply it to the inner lid using tapping motions. This is like such a beautiful shimmery, like plum berry color. I love it. Now I'm gonna use my finger to apply a little bit more of that mixed color, the mixed shade, and apply it again where I was applying it the first time. I just feel like I get more product when I use my finger, and it just blends in easier with my finger. Now I'm going to take a small brush. This one is Morphe E36, has a really small tip. I'm going to go into the shade Glam and apply that to the inner corner. So I wanted to make this look very easy for those of you who have trouble applying eyeliner. I'm gonna use a angled brush. This one is from MAC 208 brush. It's like this angled brush. Go into the shade Punk. It's this black shade. Take a little bit of that. Tap off the excess. I'm just gonna trace my lash roots as if I'm doing an eyeliner and slightly wing out this part. So you see I apply very little. It's just to give our lash root a little bit more like darkness. I'm now gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter eyeliner, and I'm gonna tight line my eyes, applying it just to my upper waterline, and I'm gonna apply it to the bottom as well. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes using my Shiseido eyelash curler. Before we move on, over here I have like this clear edge of my eyeshadow. The way I achieve this is I just take a Neutrogena makeup wipe, and as I'm cleaning out my fallout, everything that I had under my eye, I just sharpen up the edge of my eyeshadow, and then just tap a little bit like that so that it's not harsh looking and it looks blended into my skin. Now I'm going to apply my MAC mascara. I'm going to apply it just to the top of my lashes. I'll do the bottom after I apply the eyeshadow under my eye. For this look, I'm going to be using my House of Lashes in Iconic. And I'm going to apply it with my Duo Striplash adhesive. I'll be back after I apply my lashes. Here are the lashes. And now we're going to move on to the face. First thing I always do before applying face makeup is moisturize. I love my Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing lotion. Move the hair out of the way. Work that in gently into the skin. Today I'm going to be using my Faced Hangover primer. Apply that all over my face. I love this primer because it's very hydrating. It has never made my skin break out. It feels so nice. And I usually have dry skin, so if I'm ever using a bit of a mattifying foundation, then I must use a really good hydrating primer. Because today I'm going to be using my new foundation. I'm going to be using my Tarte Face Tape foundation. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. Apply this on my makeup sponge. Apply it all over my face. Careful not to get it on your earrings. I'm just going to cover my earring and go down my neck. You want to make sure to blend your foundation onto your ears, so it's better if you take your earrings off. And then make sure you blend it to your neck, because you don't want that separation between your face and neck. Everyone will know you're wearing foundation. So when I apply my foundation, I don't apply it under my eyes, because I feel like if I apply foundation and then concealer over it, it's just going to cake up and look really thick and creasy, because my under eyes crease really fast. Now I'm going to apply my Tart Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. I'm gonna apply this under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. To set everything in place, I'm going to use my RCMA No Color Powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. This prevents any creasing and it holds everything in place. I apply this everywhere where I would get oily, especially my T-zone and these lines. I get these like smiling lines, so I try to apply setting powder there. At this point, we're going to finish up our under eyes. I'm going to go back into my Tarteist Pro palette. A little of my eyeshadow came off in the corner of my eyes, so I'm going back into Glam, this beautiful gold color, and applying that to the inner corners of my eyes. Using the same brush, I'm just going to wipe off the gold on a tissue, and then I'm going to go in to this transition shade that we use called Innocent. And I'm going to run this along my under eye. I'm not going to use my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush and go into the shade Drama. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of Mod. And I'm going to apply that as close to my lash root as possible to give us like that smoky look. Now I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lash line. To complete the face, I'm going to go into my Kat Von D contour palette. I'm going to use my Morphe M527 brush to pick up the middle shade right here. I use that as my bronzer because it's so warm compared to the other two colors. They're more cool toned. And for a bronzer, you want a warm tone shade. And you apply it everywhere where the sun would hit your face and where you would tan. Forehead, your cheeks, your forehead, your chin, your neck. Now it's time to contour. Using the same palette, I'm going to use a large angled contour brush from Sigma. It is F40. I'm going to apply these two shades right here. And apply them to the hollows of my cheeks, my chin, sides of my forehead. I'm going to use my Morphe Precision Angled P84 brush and apply that contour to my nose. I want to give the appearance of a narrow nose. A little bit more narrow than what I have now. If you ever add too much, you can always blend it away with your beauty blender or makeup sponge, whatever you have. Now I'm going to apply my blush. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in the shade Fetish. I'm going to use my Morphe E3 brush to apply this onto the apples of my cheeks. To set my face, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Setting Spray. Apply that all over my face. Highlighter time. I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Chrome metallic highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones to make them look more lifted. Sides of my eyebrows. To my cupid's bow. My chin. I'm going to use my finger to apply it down the bridge of my nose and to the tip of my nose to just give it a lifted appearance. To complete this look, I'm going to apply my lipstick. I'm going to be using my NYX lip liner in the shade Mahogany. I'm going to apply my Bite Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Rhubarb. This is my favorite burgundy lipstick. And this is it. So this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to see all my future videos. Thank you. Bye.